Thursday morning talking about cheap summer reads. Yeah, a good book to the beach? Well, you don't have to break the bank to do it. And Kathy Mangy is here from the Book Stop in Green Bay. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Rachel.
Okay, so I asked her if she could pick out a few books, and she did. What is the Book Stop? You apparently had a lot to choose from.
It's a used bookstore. You can bring in your used books, and you get a credit slip towards books of the same type.
And do you have mostly paperbacks?
All paperbacks. We do have rentals of the latest popular books, but otherwise everything is paperback.
Okay, I've been in there a few times, and it's a little overwhelming because there are so many to choose from, so make sure you have a little time. But they have everything from nonfiction, there's diet books, there's thrillers, stuff for girls, stuff for guys, all sorts of stuff. Let's start with your first pick, and that is The Cold Moon.
The Cold Moon by Jeffrey Deaver. It's a thriller. His main character is Lincoln Rhymes, who's in a wheelchair, and he figures out the crime. And it was made in, well, this particular book wasn't made into a movie, but he started out in The Bone Collector.
Denzel Washington played him in the movie version. So this is one of his. Now we want to give you an idea of why we're calling these cheap summer reads. You buy it at the store, full price at $9.99, but at the book stop it's
$5.
Very nice. Okay, your next choice is Blue Smoke.
Blue Smoke by Nora Roberts. This was made into a made-for-TV movie.
She's very popular, isn't she?
Yes, we have tons of her books. I mean, and she has every kind. She has, the latest is the vampire fantasy type books for women more than men, just, you know, science fiction. And
you read this one last night?
Yes, I read it last night.
In just a few words, what's it about?
The lady is a policeman and an arson investigator, and somebody keeps killing people and burning up buildings of people that she knows, and she doesn't know who it is. And of course, in the end, she finally figures out.
And you're into the thrillers.
Yes,
they really
like
keep
thrillers.
You going. Yes, I know a lot of people who are into Nora Roberts, but also into thrillers. So this book retails for $7.99, but you can get it for
$4
at the book stop. There you go, half price. John Sanford wrote your next choice.
Yes, and he is his person is based in Minnesota, and he lives in Minnesota too. And this one was set up by Lake Superior, and they found a man with bullets, and they were 30-year-old bullets. I don't know how they figured that out, but anyhow, they that was the premise of the story, and it goes into like a Russian CIA kind of thing. So it's not it's a thriller, but it's not just like a like this serial killer one.
Okay,
So.
and I like that it's set in a neighboring state.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of neat. You might recognize some of the scenes. So this one retails for $7.99, also $4 at the book stop. Now this next one I thought was interesting. I had not heard of her, and you said she decided to write because of John Grisham.
Yes, she was a lawyer, and she decided if John Grisham could write a book that she should be able to too. So she quit her law practice, and she started writing books. And she said she lived on her credit cards for a year, and she wrote her first book, and she did get it accepted quite fast. And this lady,
what's her name?
Lisa Scottolini, and then her main character is Benny Rosado, who starts up an all-woman law firm. So it's based on an all-woman law firm, and all the interaction between the ladies when they come in and the cases that they do.
Okay, I like the idea. I mean, I'll take that one. Thanks. I hadn't heard of that. Dead Ringer. Okay, if you want Dead Ringer, you can get it for $4 instead of $7.99 that you would have paid full price. You get the used price. And finally,
this is Debbie McComber. She writes. She has a lot of different type books. This is a series, and it's set in a yarn shop. And then it's the story of the ladies that come into the yarn shop and then how they become friends. Like the one lady is real rich and kind of standoffish at first, and there's this young girl that comes in that's like a punk rocker type, and they become very close friends.
I've heard of this one.
Yeah.
I've heard of this one. I know a lot of people like it. The Shop on Blossom Street, and it sells at the store new for $7.50, but at the book stop it's
$3.75.
Quite a bargain. Okay, and if you didn't catch it in the beginning when Kathy said it, once you've gone to the book stop and get your books and pay less, then you can take them back and get a credit for more books.
Yes, you get a quarter of the cover price when you bring them back, and a credit slip, and then you can use it for other used books.
Awesome. That is a great way to be thrifty, and here are some other ways. Oh, can we put that still store back up so we can show people other ways they can save on books? You can try exchanging them with your friends. You can shop at thrift stores or garage sales, or do like Kathy and I like to do too. Just go to the library, and it's a cool place to be on a hot summer day. Kathy, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Rachel.
And the book stop is located on Military in Green Bay.